Smart women love smart men more than smart men love smart women. Cute is when a person's personality shines through their looks. Like in the way they walk, every time you see them you just want to run up and hug them. I don't believe in perfection. I don't think there is such a thing. But the energy of wanting things to be great is a perfectionist energy. I'm very much against war, and I think we need to do everything we can to avoid it, but we also need to be willing to fight for what we believe in. I think being different, going against the grain of society, is the greatest thing in the world. I don't want to be famous for being famous. I want to be famous for doing good work. I am not someone who sacrifice all for the cinema. My life will be always more important. The best thing you can hope for, when you make a movie and you put your soul into it, is that people respond to it well. There's always pressure, from other people and yourself. If you're happy with the looks you're born with, then what are you going to do your whole life? We keep thinking up new things and finding better ways of doing things because we're not happy with what we're given. I was definitely different from the other kids. I was more ambitious. I knew what I liked and what I wanted, and I worked really hard. I was a very serious kid. I think the opportunities are all over the place, around your corner or in more exotic locales. But everyone finding their own interest, sometimes it's hard to know what you're interested in, I think. The moment you buy into the idea that you're above anyone else, is the moment you need to be slapped in the face. I'm not a perfectionist, but I like discipline. I'm obedient, but I'm not a perfectionist. I think it's important to work your hardest and be as kind as possible to everyone you work with. The goal, every day, is keeping focused on that. I always ask myself, would I want someone to do something that wasn't comfortable for them just to please me? And the answer is no. I'm afraid of everything. But maybe when you're afraid of everything, it sort of seems like you're scared of nothing. As I get older, I'm more relaxed and less concerned with what people think of me. 3 times a day, I remind myself that I value life and do not want to cause pain to kill other living beings. That is why I eat the way I do. Mothers are separated from children to create milk. Animals are sick and in crowded, prison-like conditions to make dairy and eggs. It doesn't take a lot to draw the line from how we treat animals to how we treat humans. I studied psychology in school, and the best psychology is in literature. It's so much easier to understand a character than a theory. You can recognize yourself, or other people, in a different way. I'm going to college. I don't care if it ruins my career. I'd rather be smart than a movie star. 90% of how you learn is watching great people. When you are surrounded by good actors, it lifts your performance. Going to a party, for me, is as much a learning experience as, sitting in a lecture. I loved school so much that most of my classmates considered me a dork. I learned to observe other people. That's sort of what it teaches you. To pay attention, which can also be a really natural human skill. When you get older, you realize it's a lot less about your place in the world but your place in you. It's not how everyone views you, but how you view yourself. Some relationships aren't true relationships. And it's usually when the other person does something really terrible that you realize it. And that's when it's time to move on. It's horrible to be a sex object at any age, but at least when you're an adult you can make the decision if you want to degrade yourself. Natalie Portman, born Natalie Herschlag, June 9, 1981, in Jerusalem, to Jewish parents with roots in Poland, Austria, and Russia. She is the only child of Shelley Stevens, an American homemaker who works as Portman's agent, and Avner Herschlag, an Israeli-born gynecologist. Her maternal grandparents were American Jews, whereas her paternal grandparents were Jewish immigrants to Israel. Natalie Portman is an Israeli-born American actress. She has had a prolific film career since her teenage years and has starred in various blockbusters and independent films, receiving multiple accolades, including an Academy Award and 2 Golden Globe Awards. Portman began her acting career at age 12, when she starred as the young protégé of a hitman in the action film Leon, the Professional, 1994. While in high school, she made her Broadway debut in a 1998 production of The Diary of a Young Girl and gained international recognition for starring as Padmé Amidala in Star Wars: Episode I, The Phantom Menace, 1999. From 1999 to 2003, Portman attended Harvard University, graduating with a bachelor's degree in psychology. She reduced her number of acting roles, but continued to act in the Star Wars prequel trilogy, 2002, 2005, and in the public theater's 2001 revival of Anton Chekhov's play The Seagull. In 2004, Portman was nominated for the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress and won a Golden Globe Award for playing a mysterious stripper in the romantic drama Closer. Portman's career further advanced with her starring roles as Evie Hammond in V for Vendetta 2005, Anne Boleyn in The Other Boleyn Girl 2008, and a troubled ballerina in the psychological horror film Black Swan 2010, for which she won the Academy Award for Best Actress. She went on to star in the romantic comedy No Strings Attached 2011, and portrayed Jacqueline Kennedy in the biopic Jackie 2016, which earned her a 3rd Academy Award nomination. Portman has also featured as Jane Foster in the Marvel Cinematic Universe superhero films Thor 2011, Thor: The Dark World 2013, and Thor: Love and Thunder 2022, which established her as one of the world's highest-paid actresses. Portman's directorial ventures include the short film Eve 2008, and the biographical drama A Tale of Love and Darkness 2015. She is vocal about the politics of the United States and Israel, and is an advocate for animal rights and environmental causes. She is married to dancer and choreographer Benjamin Millepied, with whom she has 2 children.